Eddie Alvarez versus Justin Gaethje. Jesus Christ. What's up, guys? This is the fight I've been waiting for. There are so many reasons for us to get excited for this fight. Eddie Alvarez, former Dream, Bellator, and UFC champion. Justin Gaethje, former World Series of Fighting champion. Both brawlers, both like a war. I was really impressed with their coaching this season on The Ultimate Fighter. I was thinking with both of them having that brawling style, Justin comes at you like a freight train knowing he can get knocked out, and Eddie Alvarez always ready for a war, like his fights with Michael Chandler in Bellator, his most recent fight with Dustin Poirier. But back to The Ultimate Fighter. Like I said, I was really impressed with both their coaching skills, and no matter which team wins, both Eddie and Justin should get props for their job on The Ultimate Fighter. I guess stupidly I thought with their styles maybe it would be tougher for them to coach, but then I remembered Eddie must have over, I'm just guessing, but 15 to 20 years of knowledge in MMA, and Justin at least 10 years. And they both have excellent coaches, Eddie with Mark Henry and Justin with Trevor Whitman. And that's what they're bringing into this fight. So I don't just expect it to be a brawl. I'm sure it's going to get nasty. But with them strategizing so much on tough, I expect both fighters to come in with a high-level strategy for this fight. I've always been a huge fan of Eddie Alvarez and Frankie Edgar and their team with Coach Mark Henry, Edson Barboza, Marlon Moraes, and I believe Rashad Evans is also training with them now. Eddie and Frankie have that Jersey, Philly toughness. I used to live in Philly, so I know how tough the people in that area are. So as far as the fight itself, we all think it's going to be a war, and I don't deny that I've been going over in my head how I think this fight is going to play out, and I'm honestly 50-50 right now. Here's why. If you look at Eddie's last fight with Dustin Poirier, it showed again that Eddie really starts to turn it on when it looks like it's almost over for him. When you think he's going to be done, he lights a fire. And Gaethje, he goes into the fight coming at you with pressure, constant pressure, until you break, knowing at any time he could get knocked out. Now let's look at the Eddie Alvarez that won the fight, that won him the UFC title against Rafael dos Anjos. Not his Conor McGregor fight, not the Poirier fight. He caught dos Anjos with an overhand right. Then he put on an onslaught on him. I'm wondering if he catches Gaethje with that same punch, is that the money shot that will finally give Gaethje a loss? Or will Justin Gaethje break Eddie Alvarez? You know how hard it is for me to say that. For someone to break Eddie Alvarez, I mean, you have to fight like Conor McGregor did. Not a war style, but like McGregor technically picked him apart. I don't see with Gaethje's style him doing this, but who knows? As far as their wrestling, both of them are high-level wrestlers, so I think they're maybe evenly matched up in that department. Maybe Gaethje, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not making an official pick for this fight. I'm actually leaning towards Eddie Alvarez, whereas I know some are leaning towards Gaethje, and I can see that as well. Either way, I think this is the fight for UFC 218. I mean, Holloway versus Aldo is going to be good as well, and I can't wait to see what happens. What do you guys think who will win? I'd love to hear what people are thinking on this one. Until next time, guys, enjoy the fight, and